Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of one Innistrad Midnight Hunt draft. Rare Bloodline Culling. Instant speed removal, kills a bunch of decay tokens in a pinch at instant speed. I like that. Good card. Other good cards in here. Hound Tamer, very strong card. Ambusher's very playable. Warden is strong. Cannon Trap's playable. Locked in the Cemetery is playable. Those are some of the best cards in the pack, I would say. A couple other playables, but I feel like we're getting the best thing here with Bloodline Culling. 3 mana, -5/-5, instant speed, or kill a bunch of tokens. Definitely seems good to me. Let's take that. All right. Follow-up pick. Well, I did say when I saw the Celestis again, I would take it. So maybe I should. It's an interesting card. It lets you loot. It gains life. You can change day to night. And it also ramps and fixes. And it kind of just shifts on its own, which I do like. I'm going to take it. Give it a try. See what I think. Mostly because we're not giving up anything bonkers for it. I do like Blood Tithe Collector, Occultist, Locked in the Cemetery, once again, playable, Tireless Hauler. So I assume you probably want to play Werewolves or a lot of day-night cards if you're going to rock the Celestis, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh boy. Dare I take this Delver here? Oh, it's so fun. But there's Rite of Oblivion, which is also very strong. Diregraph Horde, which is more directly on color with Bloodline Culling. Leaves us more open. There's Bird Admirer, which I guess has the best synergy with Celestis, but you don't need to be a day-night deck for the Celestis to be good. I think the best card in the pack is either Rite of Oblivion or Diregraph Horde, probably. I mean, it's early enough we could build around Delver, but... I think I might take the Horde. It's interesting because Rite of Oblivion might be a little bit stronger, but the fact that Horde is still mono black makes me like it a little bit more. Well, we could take another one. Celestis also lets us jump from 3 to 5, which is kind of nice. Pretty tempted to just take another Diregraph Horde. I think it's probably still the best in the pack. Getting an army and eating up your opponent's flashback and disturb cards is just nasty. Winterthorn Blessing, haven't seen it played in a while. I like this card a lot. Blue-green, haven't seen much of it. Devoted Graphkeeper is good. Rise of the Ants is good. Some good black cards here. Awakener. But let's take the Diregraph Horde. Let's just keep taking 5 drops. All right, there's actually quite a few good white cards in here. In green, Rise of the Ants and Eccentric Farmer are both playable as well. If I was going to take one of these white cards, it's probably Chaplain, just because it's cheap, has First Strike, and just relevant abilities for a low price. Or we could take Rise of the Ants and get some synergy, I guess, with Celestis ramping. Black-green. Black-whites. Well, I mean, they're both good, actually. You know what? I might actually take Rise of the Ants. Like, I think black-white might be a better archetype, but... Well, the choice now. My favorite card here is probably Search Party Captain, which means maybe I should have taken the Chaplain. There is a Tavern Ruffian, which has better synergy with the Celestis. Sunrise Cavalier is good, or we could take Silverbolt, which is removal. But Search Party Captain's pretty excellent. Get a body, draw a card. I'm on board. Okay. So, some more white cards. Could take the Griff. Don't really like Outlaw that much. Blade Brand is certainly playable, but let's take the Griff. Just when you thought we didn't have enough 5-drops. Or we could take the Tireless Hauler. Which one do I like more? I guess Griff because it flies, but I mean, this is huge. We'll take the Griff. Just seems like white's a little more open. Crawl from the Cellar. We do have Diregraph Hordes to get back. I like Crawl from the Cellar. Commando and Flare of Faith are both fine too, but I feel like you get some really nice grindability from Crawl from the Cellar, which makes me like it quite a bit. All right, Candle Trap, totally playable. Some late red stuff here. But Candle Trap is just fine. Even if you don't end up with Coven, it turns off a creature. I like Courage, maybe not for this deck. Otherwise, we could take Candle Guide, which is a playable card. Possibly lets us splash. And it's best of one, so we don't need sideboard stuff. I guess we'll take the Outlaw. Don't really need it. Guess we'll take Blessed Defiance. I mean, white is definitely where we're supposed to be. Well, we can take the Veteran. Good vampires in here. Scab Wrangler is quite strong. Jeez, can you imagine if you got this as a sealed pool pack? Pit Fighter, Socialite, Stinger, Forager's Perforator. Outlaw. What? You literally would get 6 vampires out of one pack? This would be a nutso sealed pack for vampire aggro and sealed. But let's take the Veteran. I like the card. Comes back too. Gains life, can buy some time. Good with make your own army cards. Yeah, totally fine. We'll take it. Not the most exciting first pick, but what can you do? Okay. Follow-up pick. I assume is probably another captain. Sunset Revelry is just fine, and Crawl from the Cellar number 2 might be fine too. But Search Party Captain, good here. I definitely wish I had the... I think the Rite of Oblivion now over the second Horde. Especially since we're a little bit removal light. But that's okay. So we can take the Chaplain. There's Bladebrand, Silverbolt, Trapper. Trapper might be good. Tap things down. Chaplain's good too, though. Problem is we don't have any... We're playing black-white without any actual, like, sack synergy value stuff, which is kind of the whole point of this archetype. Could see taking the Trapper over the Chaplain. But, I mean, this coming back is nice. I'm going to go for the 2-in-1 value of Chaplain, hoping it's early enough to find some good value stuff. Well, Moorcrep Behemoth is good, especially in this deck where we have some stuff we can sack. Or we could take the Collector, which is another 5-drop flyer. I mean, either way, we're probably taking one of the 5-drops. What finishes games better, Behemoth or Collector? I think Behemoth probably does, even though this flies. Rotten Reunion is actually a good card. Let's burn the Accursed in here, huh? Well, we'll take the Rotten Reunion because getting rid of flashback stuff is good. Could take Evolving Wilds here. There is Heirloom Mirror, which I've seen pop up quite a few times, actually. And it's good with Disturb. It's good with flashback. We have both. And it eventually turns into a win con, but it takes a while. Because even when it finally transforms, it's tapped. Which makes it a little bit worse. I do like Bat Whisperer. I think I might just take the Evolving Wilds to help make our mana base better. Okay, well, I actually like Beloved Beggar. Totally fine card. Am I splashing Ominous Roost? I doubt it. What are the chances I'm casting? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. And I would have to splash it. Probably not worth it, but Beggar is quite good. Wow, Socialite Wheels. There we go. Got the Outrider. Finally. Got some death synergy here, so we'll take that. Outrider's a great card. Another Socialite? Oh, geez. We're going to let someone have the nut vampire deck here. All right, Sunset Revelry is actually pretty good in some circumstances. I would prefer to not play Sun Gold Barrage. Take another Blessed Defiance we probably don't need. I doubt we need... I mean, we can splash pretty easily now if I really wanted to. Let's get rid of the Blessed Defiance. I doubt they're going to make the deck. Ooh, second to last pick rare. I like that. Jeez. Vampire's wide open. Well, to be honest, I don't particularly like Fateful Absence. My other option is Vengeful Strangler, though, which is fine. Good when you sack. Good when you sack it. I don't really like Fateful Absence. It is a hard removal, but letting your opponent investigate is actually a pretty significant downside. Whenever I have it played against me, not whenever, but I feel like usually when I have it played against me, I'm not that upset, which means I don't think it's that great. I'm going to take the Strangler. I don't know if it's right. Maybe some people can convince me that other card is good, but in the meantime, here we probably just take Defenestrate over Scoundrel, which is pretty good, especially since we've got the Celestis with none of the synergy with it, but that's okay. It still will just turn day or night, and you get to, you know, gain life and loot. Silversmith is good. Easy Defenestrate, I would say. Get that removal. Unruly Mob, there's some synergy. Okay, yeah. Stuff dies, and it gets bigger. Borrowed Time, there's some pretty good removal. Main issue with Borrowed Time is that there's actually quite a bit of enchantment removal in the format, but that's all right. Taking it over Shady Traveler. Oh, I like Blood Tithe Collector. Could take another Evolving Wilds. I kind of am okay with that. It just makes more hands keepable, particularly since I'm, you know, more than likely going to keep, or rather, more than likely going to play 16 lands. You know me. Can't stop playing 16 lands now. So Occultist is kind of meant to be in decks like this, but otherwise I could take the Trapper, which can lock things down. We don't have that much sacrifice synergy, which makes Occultist slightly less appealing here. But I do like it, Dying and Drawing. I guess I'll take the Trapper. Bereaved Survivor, I guess, would have been an option too. All right, we'll take them. Ooh, never mind. There's Flesh Taker. I feel like this might actually be the first time I get to play this card too, so that's exciting. Some actual sack synergy. Maybe Blood Pact. I doubt we're going to play it, but maybe. Commando, Cathar, Exorcism. So I think I'll take the Cathar because 2 bodies in 1. Commando's fine, though. Cathar's Call. I'll take it, but technically synergistic with the deck, but not really what I'm looking for. All right, I'll take another Cathar. I don't really like the Arrogant Outlaw that much anyway, so all right. That's actually... Getting a bunch of Clarion Cathars is actually not bad at all. Okay. So first things first. Let's go to 16 lands. Second thing. 3 cuts, and they can all be creatures. Oh, that's cool. So weakest creatures. I think we can dump the Outlaw. I might be able to drop the Commando. I think it's a fine card. I just Don't feel like we need it. We have the Flesh Taker, Unruly Mob, Odric's Outrider, so we actually have some sack synergy cards, which is nice. I think I might cut the Commando. How badly do I... Well, Sunset Revelry can be quite good. Kind of like having the Rotten Reunion, too. I don't want to cut the Cathars. Don't really want to cut my 5 drops. I could cut Sunset Revelry, but would I rather have the Revelry or the Reunion? This gives you blockers. So this situationally gives you blockers. This gets rid of Flashback and Disturb. To be honest, I don't want to get rid of either of them. I feel like one of those two is on the chopping block, though. I might get rid of... Jeez, do I get rid of the Revelry? This can do a lot if you're behind. And if you're ahead, it doesn't really matter because you're ahead, so you're winning. I feel like Rotten Reunion's slightly more situational than Sunset Revelry, but geez, that's tough. What's our removal? We got Candle Trap, Trapper, sort of. Strangler, sort of. Borrowed Time, Defenestrate, Culling. It's not bad. All right, well, weird little deck. Let's try out Celestis, see what we think. What are we looking like color-wise? Way more white than black. But I'm comfortable with 9/9, especially since we have a double black spell here. No double white, thankfully. All right, we'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. Okay, game 1, we'll keep this. Unruly Mob at least good with Sunset Revelry. Oh, jeez. Well, this might work out well for us. I suppose if they play another creature, we can Revelry, gain life, and get some bodies. All right. Okay. I can tolerate that. So we actually can't go Veteran Revelry, unfortunately. We could do the Outrider here. I think I might do Outrider. Seems maybe a little bit greedy, but what I like about it is it gets that down, makes best use of mana. Now we can do Revelry. We're not going to be able to... So I could play 2 and draw a card, but I wouldn't get the 2 bodies. Let's see. If I go Veteran Revelry, we don't get the 2 bodies. But if I do Revelry, I get 2 bodies and I gain 4 life. Which I feel like is pretty good. I think I'm going to go... I think I'll go Revelry here. And I think I'm actually going to attack with Outrider. And the reason I'm doing this is, even though they can double block, which they didn't do, now I'm going to play a Veteran. We can block them. We get to pump a lot of things. Once I get the 5th mana, I think it's time for more Crep Behemoth. because that'll pump in Ruly Mob and let us do some Odric's Outrider shenanigans. All right, they flip their dude, so they get the 4/4. So we'll do Behemoth, sack, 1/1, double pumps here. So where do we want to put the counter? I guess we want to make the mob big. Like if they kill mob 2. Ah. Well, are they in fact going to tap the Behemoth? Oh no. Let me see. Oh, that's cool. No? You gonna take it? Wow. Alright, well, let's see if we can resolve the horde here. Alright, that's pretty good for us here. Wow. Alright. We'll see for the next one. Alright, we got ourselves a keep here. Looks good. Good old larder zombie here. Malevolent Hermit, huh? Well, I can't quite play the search party captain yet unless I attack with both. But if I attack with both, I think that they block. So I'd rather just attack with Flesh Taker. And I guess we'll do the Trapper. And we have double black, but not double white, so I guess I'll get a black mana. It's a lot of larder zombies. So I have to remember that this thing can counter non-creature spells. It's a mana leak. Alright, that's cool. I don't think Sunset Revelry is going to do too much right now, but that's okay. If I sack stuff to Flesh Taker, I guess I could. Morbid Opportunist. Well, that card is a problem. Crawl from the cellar, huh? Okay. Yeah, getting the 5th land makes sense. So they can counter Crawl from the Cellar if they leave up Hermit, but I don't know how much that matters. And they can't do it now, so that's fine too. Guess I should have attacked with the... That was my mistake. I needed to attack with the Phantom as well so that I could play the Captain that I want to bring back. My mistake. Definite mistake. It's okay. My brain's a little fuzzy this early in the morning. Oh, I shouldn't have shuffled away the other Captain too. Extreme brain fuzziness here. So I'm at 6 mana. I can make this 2 mana, but I think we're probably playing one of our 5 drops this turn. They have 5 open mana. I think I'll just do the Horde now. Could do the Griff as well, but... Well, I guess we'll do Horde. All right, so that makes me think they have some way to deal with it. So I'm not going to sack, actually. I'll just hold off. They wouldn't have blocked if they didn't have something, so I'll just not sack anything and let them do whatever they're going to do. Yeah, that's totally fine. We'll put it on top. Mm. So we can exile, I guess, a larder zombie. Mm. We'll just do the captain. And then we'll pass. And we'll tap down the carriage. Okay. We can get that back at some point. We need another mana so that we can pay the Malevolent Hermit cost. So, let's see. Can attack with the captain. 6 mana. Can attack with a zombie too. Let's see. Can also do Clarion Cathar. I think we'll do Captain because I kind of want to draw the land. There we go. So now I can do land. Continue to tap the carriage. They have what, one creature in their yard? Just the larder zombie. Okay. And this becomes a copy of the creature exiled with it, except its name. It's a 4/4, it's legendary. So it becomes a 5/5, basically. Oh, I forgot to tap the carriage. I was not paying close enough attention there. My bad. Tack that up to 2 mistakes so far by your old pal Alex Stephenson. Not paying close enough attention. I had my coffee too. Maybe it just hasn't stuck in my brain yet. I'm not sure. All right. I wonder if I want to wait to 9 mana to do crawl. That way I can get Griff back. Yeah, I think I like that more. I can get Griff back and still tap with Trapper here. So let's get rid of their last creature and the Crawl from the Cellar. That way they can't transform Ludovic. I'll go for it. Ooh, that's a good one. So 8 mana, 2, 6, 8. But we need to use the Trapper, so we probably just do Cathar, Flesh Taker, and leave up Trapper. Sure. That's a good draw. Let's do Mob. Strangler. And attack with Flesh Taker here. Doing a creature count. We still have more than them. Well, they're tapped out. So we can do our Crawl from the Cellar. Could get back Vengeful Strangler, which is pretty good now. I mean, the Soul Guide Gryph is good too, but let's see, 2, 6, and then we can still, okay. So we'll do this. Let's crawl back the Strangler. I guess just one of these. And then we'll pass. Well, at least opponents only got 4 cards left in their deck. That's good. I suppose at this point we're just trying to wear them down. Hmm. That makes sense. Maybe I should have attacked with the Unruly Mob too. Oh, that's a good draw. If I can get there. 7 mana, so even if they counter my Revelry, I see. I want to draw that extra card, definitely. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well, I'll sack one more then. Gain another life here. Make our guy bigger. And then we can go Revelry. Pay the extra mana if we have to. So we're going to pay the extra mana. So we don't get the creatures, but that's not the important part. The important part is making that thing have Defender. Let's see. So 9 mana. They only have, I see. We have to exile Olag if we want to attack. We need to survive 3 more turns. That might be difficult. I do think we need to get rid of this. Leaves us 6 mana. Play the Strangler. How many creatures would I have to... I'd have to sack 7 creatures for this to be lethal. So I don't even have the mana for that. But we can do this. I mean, they must have something. Well, I guess we wouldn't be able to kill him, so we'll leave up the Trapper. They don't have lethal as far as I can see. Can't really use the tome anymore. One card left in their deck. So they have 1 blocker. Well, I think we gotta go for it here. Wow. Talk about a close one. We'll see for the next one. Got a good keep here. I don't want to attack with the Strangler yet. I want to get that Outrider out first. guess we'll just put the counter on the chaplain here. Divvy up the... Yeah. So, that's fine. I mean, I could crawl from the cellar the Strangler back as well. I think it's, I mean, I feel like it's pretty good use of mana. Could wait, but I don't see why we need to. I don't have any other action going, so might as well. Oh, there's a good one. It's pretty burly. No reach, right? No. Okay, so good with the Griff here. And then we'll do the Strangler. And pass. Dreadhound's a good one. Let's see. I guess we can let our chaplain die. Ooh, that's a good one. We're gonna divide up our counters again. All right, we'll see you for the next one. Oh, well, maybe we'll finally get to try out the Celestis for ourselves here, huh? Kind of looks like we'll need it with this hand. A little bit mana heavy at the moment. It's okay. Interloper, well. Guess I need to be willing to take a hit here. I guess I don't need to, but this says defender. Oh, it doesn't. That's cool. Oh. Well, that's pretty good. Let's see. Let me think here. Unfortunately, can't do everything I want here. I can attack with both, play this for 2. Doesn't do that much, though. I can play the Celestis, which maybe is just the best play. I don't get to utilize that mana, but we might start to gain life soon, so we'll do this for now. Uh-oh. Gotta take care of these skies creatures, huh? So, let's see. Can attack with the beggar. And then I can do mob plus captain. With the Celestis. Alright. Might be okay with that. Maybe I do the captain and leave up the trapper. That probably makes the most sense, actually. I'll attack with the beggar. Do the captain and leave up trapper. Okay. Wasn't expecting the opportunist attack. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a good draw. Well, let's do the Evolving Wilds, play the Griff, because I don't have enough to do this plus tap with Trapper, so we'll do this, we'll play the Griff, and we'll pass. Which one? I mean, the Geldrifter is the biggest, but the Abomination they can't pay to bring back. I think I'm going to block the Abomination here. And they get to draw a card either way, but they'd be able to replay the Geldrifter if I kill that. Feels like a better one to tap down. Oh, geez. Guess we'll lose a land here. Okay. So 7 mana. I could play the Mob or the Cathar. I think... Well, let me think about this. No. I was thinking I could switch from day to night, but... I think we just flip, loot, tap collector. Can I use this only as a sorcery? Okay, that's fine. I guess I can kill the bigger guy. Sure. You have crawl from the grave somewhere. Well, Celeste is going to flip back. I guess that's good. Oh, borrowed time is good. Okay. 3, 5, 6. So I could dump. I might want to keep the land. So maybe we dump the... I mean, the mob is a nice way to... But we're pretty... what do I need more? Well, this turn, if I play the land, I could do borrowed. That's 3, 5... 3, 5, 7. So maybe we do get rid of the Cathar then. So then we'll go land, borrowed time. And get rid of this. And then we'll do mob. And pass. So let's use the Celestis. So I guess if I... Yeah, this is all right. Guess I could play land. Doesn't really matter. I have to tap a flyer here anyway. Uh-oh. This gives me more blockers, and I guess I don't need to exile anything from their graveyard. So, let's see, 4, 7. I'm not sure we can survive this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like it's still lethal. All right. Well, made it interesting. We'll see you for the next one. All right, this one I'm kind of feeling like we should mulligan. Bunch of white spells with just black mana. I'm not digging that one. This one, on the other hand, no black mana, but at least we can play things. I guess I'll get rid of the Strangler just for continuity white's sake here. Oh, I guess I could have attacked there. Well, may have to do borrowed time on Cathar Commando. I'm going to assume they have Flare of Faith, but we'll block like this anyway. Oh, they can't pay the word cost. I forgot about the word too. Wow. We got them pretty good there. I mean, they have 3 cards left. I maybe just borrowed time the intruder. It's going to be hitting us otherwise. Outrider's good. I think if they have counter spells, I'd almost rather them... oh, that's cool. I think that's a good question. What am I going to buff? I guess the Chaplain. I'd rather have a 2/2 first strike than a 1/5 blocker. Probably. Oh. 2 can play at this game, huh? Well, we'll take it. Guess we'll get rid of... I mean, I don't know if either one they can get back. Oh. Faithful Mending. Okay. Well, get in here. Play the veteran. So I can double block the patrol. They get a +1/+1 counter though. I don't know if that matters. I'm gonna double block this. Sure. Disturb is 4 on that, so with 7 mana they can make unblockable and do the patrol, but they're just making unblockable, which is fine. We can take care of that once we get a mana, the right mana. Let's get in with our flyers here. Play the captain. There we go. So now we can pass and defenestrate here. We wanted them to pay the cost as well, which is fine. So they're going to get to buff their apparition, which I don't think is too big of a deal. We'll see. Guess that remains to be seen. I mean, I'm still behind on the... I guess I'm still behind on the race here. So maybe I just need to build my army up for now. Maybe it was right to attack then, for that reason. Even though we're behind on the race, if I'm... Well, we can't get that back anyway, right? No, I guess we could. It chose the correct creature. Oh. 6. Well, currently I'm just gaining 4 life from that, so I don't think that's what we want. Let's just get another horde down, which unfortunately is not gaining us 3 life here. But that's alright. Well, unfortunately for us and fortunately for them, kind of top decked exactly what they needed to get into victory range here, which is too bad. Well, let's see. 6 creatures. If I attack with these 4... Well, I think we need to gain some life off Phantom here. So we'll do this. Get another black mana. Covetous Castaway is going to be a problem. 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to net creatures from Sunset Revelry here. And I don't want to kill the Castaway. I guess I can attack with the Captain too. And the Chaplain. But I don't want to attack with the Hordes because then they get the Castaway. So I guess I just attack with these, which is... hopefully fine. We'll see. It's interesting. Thank goodness for those death animations. All right, let's go Revelry. Oh, how did we pull ahead of life total? Somehow we did, huh? All right. Well, I guess we may wait one more turn. Unfortunately, well, I was going to say I think we take more damage, but they didn't attack with the aberration, so I guess that's okay. Behemoth. Well, that's pretty good. I guess we'll do Revelry now to gain life and draw a card. Miss out on creatures, but I'm way more concerned about the card draw there than 2/1/1s. Guess we take 8. I don't really want to, but I think that's how we do it. So let's see if we can resolve this. Okay. So I could attack with more crit Behemoth. They could... double block and get the castaway. I might just have to accept that. Attack with the hordes too. Does that leave me enough blockers? Probably doesn't. So I think we'll leave the hordes back. Just get in with the behemoth. This will let them get the castaway online, but I don't know. There's no way for me to... Could deal all the damage to the organ hoarder too. It's actually not bad. Huh. Well, I guess that nixes that plan. Malevolent Hermit, huh? So, surprised they didn't attack there. Keep that for loot fodder, I think. It's interesting they milled me. Do they have not many cards left? Oh, they only have 9, okay. I guess that makes sense. We didn't get our crawl from the cellar, unfortunately, but that's alright. Surprised they're not attacking here. I mean, at this point they can double block and just lose one thing. That's surprising. They're not blocking. Sure. Let's see. Block this one, block that. And block that. I think we gotta go all in here, but I don't think we have lethal, sadly. Probably close, but not quite. Maybe it is, I don't know. Did we get there? Wow. Sheesh. I feel like they could have gotten us there too. Just some timid attacking. All right, we'll see you for the next one. Okay, got a good keep here. I don't mind playing the Strangler on an empty board, just because if they use removal on it, it's not like the end of the world. Means they fear it. Plus I want to deal damage, so kind of want to play it here. Alright, well, thankfully they didn't play anything, because now we can do, hopefully, Search Party Captain. Good. Good value. Very nice. I'm okay trading my Strangler for a Ritual Guardian too. They don't even want to do it. And if they kill Outrider, we get to buff our captain, so I'm okay with that too. Working towards that coven. Let's see here. Could technically attack with everything, but let's just attack with these two little monsters. Maybe I should have played the... No, I guess not. They could trade both their dudes off for my dudes. And I'd have to put all my counters on Outrider, which means a removal spell would kill my Outrider. So maybe I should have played the Cathars. So that way I could put the counters on my 3/3 instead of my Outrider. I mean, basically, you really don't want to make the Outrider a bigger target than it has to be. And now we're going to have to. But at the same time, I guess we have Crawl from the Cellar, so even if they kill Outrider, we'll get it back. But now I kind of wish I'd played Clarion Cathar. Because we, like I said, we have to put both counters on Outrider. And I feel like because they did that, they probably have removal for it. But like I said, it's okay. We have Crawl from the Cellar. We'll get it back. Not the end of the world. It's just, I would have put those counters on Clarion Cathar instead of the Outrider to make it a smaller target than it currently is. We still get to get another counter, which is just the beauty of Outrider. I think I'd rather have a 4/4, especially a 4/4 that can come back with Crawl and do other amaze stuff here. All right. So I could do the Soul Guide Griff, or we can just get the Outrider back now. I'm kind of more on board with Soul Guide Griff for now. I like having the surprise of Outrider, plus getting an evasive beater is probably better overall. Guess we'll get rid of... Guess we're dodging Crawl from the Cellar, so whatever. I'll get rid of a Guardian. Oh, just a Lysa, huh? Well, it's a tough one. Let's see. And if our guys die, they get exiled. So that means we won't get any more Outrider synergies or Vengeful Strangler. So I really think we actually need to get back Search Party Captain, because we have to find removal. Do we have removal for that? Oh, Candle Trap. We do. Candle Trap, good card. Even have Coven. Do you exile it too? Okay, so we can still exile it from the graveyard. That's nice. I like that. Go attack with everything. They can eat the token if they want. It's gonna be tough to beat them here. admittedly. But I guess the move is get as much damage on board as we can. This... No, it's not the complete end of the world there. They're at 7, they're going to go to 11. They have 2 blockers for our biggest things. So block our biggest things 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's certainly not lethal. So I can't get any of my Disturb guys back. So Beloved Beggar and Lunarch Veteran are not outs here. We need another flyer or a Candle Trap. I mean, Candle Trap will do a lot of work for us, but we're going to need it sooner rather than later here. Kind of running out of time. Well, I wasn't expecting Elisa to, unfortunately, so easily flip the game around, but I guess that's what they intended when they designed it, that they wanted a rare that would just completely turn the game around. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, keep this. A little bit 4-drop heavy, but that's all right. I maybe want to leave up Defenestrate here. I can still play my 4-drops next turn, so. Alright. Let's go Cathar here. Sure. I think I might take the first 4/4 hit because I want to play the Outrider. Now I kind of wish I'd played the Evolving Wild, unless we draw another land. Let's see. Oh, we did. Okay. Well, then it's okay. We'll go Oh, I see, but I have to attack with... Well, actually, that's fine. We'll go Outrider. Attack with both. They can block the 1/1. We'll put the counter on the Cathar. This is fine, too. Alright. Guess we'll put the counter on the Outrider. Play a Captain. Okay. So we can actually Bloodline Culling the 4/4. So we'll take our medicine here. So let's just kill Sereth now. Would I rather Culling or Defenestrate? I guess Defenestrate. I'm gonna get in for 5. Do they? Oh, they have enough creatures to flip the Sprout now, though, huh? So this flips. Tough spot. All right, we're in full-fledged chill out mode now, unfortunately. I guess we still probably take out the flyers. Really not what I want. Looks like it's GG's. 2-4 is not going to save us, so we'll let that go away. See what the top card of our library is. Probably rapidly concede. And call the draft good. All right. End up going 4-3. Had some good grinders, but ultimately succumbed to some pretty gross rares in Lysa. So let's do some pack one, pick ones. Yeah, I'd take the Ignition. Played against this a couple times. Pretty brutal card. So, yeah, that's fine. Back on pick one here, it's probably some good choices. I might give Edge of Intruder over Alchemist, but Alchemist can win some games. Some good cards in here overall. Probably go Intruder though. Combat Trick plus Evasive Beater is really good actually. Pack one, pick one here. Almost like Candle Trap more than Fateful Absence. How depressing is that? This tends to wheel though, so I guess Scoundrel maybe. I mean, I could take the Absence. It's just, I really don't like this card. I haven't found it to be that good. Maybe other people have had better experiences, but letting your opponent investigate is just frankly not very good. Scoundrel is pretty good. Sets up day-night schedule too. I guess I go Scoundrel. First pick here. Well, is Triskaidekaphile strong enough to take over removal? Probably not. I've definitely lost to my opponent drawing 2 cards a turn. But I'd probably still rather just have an Infernal Grasp, I think. And finally, could go with the Lunar Frenzy. It's kind of like a little fireball combat trick. Pretty cool card. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.